and Aaron here, Reliably Random Outdoors. We are here on the Wabash River, and our goal today is to shoot some Asian Carp. We are going to try something a little different. We're going to use an old technique of cold smoking the carp to see if there's something we can do to use the fish. We don't know if it'll work, but we're going to try. Go get the fish.
Tradition, you have to make a truck honk. I bet you'll have an easier time than I do usually. Awesome. Oh, spider time. Crack me up. Rachel's gonna do the bow fishing today. I'm gonna do the driving. I'm taking her to Sugar Creek first. Sugar Creek on the Illinois side, not the Indiana side, because we gotta have two here. Yeah, the brush has really filled the mouth of this creek right now. The timber and everything's clogging it up. This is one of those spots where sometimes the local rain that's coming down Sugar Creek is completely jammed up by the rain coming from upstate that's coming down the Wabash. And you can always tell by the stripe in the water what's happening. And right now you can tell it's almost even. See right in front of Rachel right now is the muddy stripe. So very little flow coming out of this. So basically we'll be fishing in almost lake water up here. This little body of water we're scoping out here, this horseshoe and all the way out to the river, is one of the craziest places. It will reverse flow. 4 or 5 times a year, it'll switch directions and it'll flow upstream for about 2 miles because there's a wetland. When the Wabash River rises and the local rain doesn't raise this water level, it'll flat flow backwards and with force. I think what's happened is we've had a lot less local rain, and so the Wabash mud has been floating and getting up in here and settling. And so normally where we're standing would be in 4 or 5 feet of water at this water level. So there's right now, this is jam-packed with silt. Now we get a bunch of local rain without a bunch of rain coming down the Wabash, and this will all flush out like a great big toilet. So we're gonna move on here shortly to a new spot.
Let's head downstream so we can find down there.
Good job, sweetie. Remember how I showed you? Yep. Grab the arrow right next to the fish. There, okay. Yeah. Good job.
Wow. Oh, I got one.
By the way, I am offering a guide service to anybody in the Terre Haute area who would like to come out and have a little bow fishing excursion like this. So give me a shout if that's something y'all interested in, coming out and just seeing the fish jump, and the beautiful scenery out here is well worth a day on the river. Oh, you got you a grassy. Yeah, you got him hooked. He's got the rope through him. Nice, nice. A lot of people lose fish because they pick them up like this. You flip them over like that, like a popsicle, you'll never lose one. This is actually one of the most commonly consumed freshwater fish in the entire world. depending on your source, I got in an argument with somebody in the comments about this, but depending on your source, it's either this fish, which is called a white amur, heavily eaten in China, or catfish, which I believe this fish wins. But admittedly, there's not a lot of great actual sources that can tell you the answer to that. So when you're bow fishing, the driver is really as important as anything. So I'm gonna run her right by this log jam, and below this log jam, usually, actually, look to the right of the log jam, Rach. Don't worry about it. It happens. I know this bow Rachel's shooting's not set up for her just right, but it was the right price. We picked it up there cheap at a yard sale, and the way we treat this equipment out here, I'm not paying $300 or $400 for bow fishing bows. There's one right there. She gets flying. That's okay. There's a lot of fish out here. But as I was saying, the driver is really the key to successful day bow fishing, especially during the day. Putting you where you can have good shots is really important, knowing where the fish hang out. Bow fishing is a two-person endeavor a lot of times. I think that's the most successful way to do it. I'll do it by myself sometimes, but it's tough to drive and bow fish. It's tough to kayak and bow fish. I like stalking the bank and bow fishing. That's a lot of fun. We're gonna take a jaunt downstream a little further. There's a creek mouth that we really wanna hit. Shots here are amazing on this bend. So we can come back here if we want to, but we don't wanna just fish the same spot all day. So we're gonna head downstream a little further. Over here is one of the schools that we drove a long ways to get. They tend to really congregate here in this spot. Watch this.
Uh-oh, it's coming. Sometimes these spread, like it's like a panicked crowd. Nope. I thought it was gonna get all the fish all the way because we were in a big school like that down here.
The end just popped off.
Oh no. That's it though, we're done. I knew that was our weakness for the day. All right, here's the situation. We had one weakness when we came out today is I was down to one arrow and the knock fell off of it. I had some marine adhesive, but it's not gonna cure fast enough. It's 24-hour cure time, so we're gonna have to be creative. So let's try making a spear. Maple might work.
That?
Yeah, that's pretty
The
straight.
live one?
What's that?
The live one?
Yeah. It's not bad, it's probably as good as we're gonna get. I named this spear Brittany. Got a pretty nice little tip there. I don't think there's any point in trying to sharpen it too far, just because it's gonna dull so easily. I need the tip to have a little bit of strength to it. There we go. And I wanted to get one that had enough weight that if I do get it into it, I'll have a little bit of force. So let's try this out.
That's funny. I think you got him. Your stick didn't come up.
No way, no. It's stuck in the blood. After a considerable amount of time searching futilely for the spear, it never did show back up. It must be stuck in the mud somewhere in the bottom there. But we decided to go ahead and head back upstream when this happened.
I know what that was!
After goofing around long enough trying to catch an Asian carp in the landing net, we had given just enough time to try the arrow knockout to see if the adhesive had dried.
I think it's dry now.
Okay.
Right.
Got him! Oh, got him!
Get him!
Got him!
Ooh, okay.
Yeah.
Popsicle.
Come here. Oh no! Couldn't get a little freaking thing. He was big.
He was really big, yeah. You did good. So if he went that way, we can let him calm down a little. If he goes under the brush, yeah, yank him, pull him out. Don't let him get under there, because if you lose our last arrow.
Holy, I can't believe how big he was.
He was a good one.
Got him.
Nice stick, Rach. Get your tank. It's just barely hanging on, so. Let go. Let's net him. It's barely in. Just keep him up. There you go.
Oh my gosh.
The arrow just fell out.
That's a horse, Rach.
The big one. Hold him by this, right? Gonna pull out of the boat. Oh no. Stop it.
It's okay.
Well, that was it for us for the day. We didn't get a chance to try smoking the fish in this video, but good news, that's something you have to look forward to in an upcoming video. Thanks a lot for coming along, guys. We hope you guys enjoyed watching this video as much as we enjoyed making it. Have a great day.